Hello everyone and welcome back to Pinnacle Park. We are back in our Planet Coaster 2 series. This is actually the first speed build series I started in-game when it launched back in November 2024. Today we are continuing expanding the water park area of Pinnacle Park, and I am also building another Flume. The biggest challenge for me personally was the starting of the roof. The speedbuild part that made it into today's video is actually my fourth attempt for a roof, and I'm finally kind of happy in which direction I am going. It really, was a horrible situation to figure out how I will create all the roofs. Before we talk a little more about what you are seeing today, I want to introduce myself. I am MrSimside. I am making Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2 videos since June 2024, which means we are coming closer to my first anniversary, and I cannot wait for this. It's absolutely incredible what amazing feedback, interaction with all of you, and also nice people I got to know over the last couple of months. So I'm very, very thankful for everybody who joined my journey so far, and I really hope that we will make it to 2,000 subscribers till June. It's only 135 left, so I think the goal isn't too high, but maybe we are already getting or reach this goal a little earlier. I wouldn't mind at all if that's the case. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I also appreciate a click on the like button and a comment for the sake of engagement. So thanks to everybody who is supporting my channel. Don't forget to follow me on my socials and become a part of my Discord community. The main goal of today's episode is the expansion of the water park area. We are going to build another pool, which will be enhanced with a waterfall and some diving. I don't know what they are called, those thingies where people can jump into the water. I completely forgot the name, sorry for that. And I also want this area to be a little darker overall, so we will have less glass in the roof pieces to have it with more of a mystic kind of vibe, adding lots of rock work later then, and also want to play with the lighting. As Frontier already announced update 4, which will bring us recolorable pools. I cannot wait to adjust the colors of my tiles in these pools as well to make them actually fit more into the whole area. And later on, we are also going to create our first water flat ride outside this building, and adding lots of details and foliage around the whole area, and starting with the theming of the lazy river we prepared already in the last episode. In some parts of the recording, you may see flat bottom flumes still because the footage is pretty old. When I recorded some of the stuff in this video, it was a long time before update 3 when we got the fully rounded flumes. I also had to make some adjustments to the existing flumes because people got stuck in there because they were just simply too slow to make it to the end of the flume. In just a moment, I am going to place the teacups ride, which I want to make or style into a water themed flat ride. My plan was to have some water effects like fountains and so on there that people will get soaked if they ride this one. What I didn't figure out yet, but I will try in the future, and of course off camera because I think it's not too interesting, that all the water elements are going to be triggerable. At the moment they are just running non-stop, so people would already get wet when they enter the ride. The idea of this ride was somehow inspired by the water ride Rulantica at Europa Park has here in Germany. There is also in the splash zone a big kind of teacup ride with fountains and water shooters to get people really soaked. I wasn't there, I just took a look at some pictures. I think for the improvements 2025 they got a roof around it, or a whole building, that people can still access this ride when it's not too warm outside. So maybe this is an addition I will also think of in the future. But for the moment I'm super happy how it turned out and how the water effects behave on a moving ride as well. When it comes to building a water park, I have to admit that this is the absolutely first time I'm building a proper water park area, not just because we didn't have the options or possibilities in Planet Coaster 1. I also didn't really build a water park in RCT3. I played it back then very much. I was a lot younger when it came out, so I maybe wasn't still a little young for being so much into all the details that I'm in with Planet Coaster, for example. But I never focused on building a somehow realistic water park kind of vibe. So please don't be or don't judge too hard on it, because it's my very first time and I'm just trying out how it all works. I think there could be lots of improvements, but maybe we are coming back to the park in a few months after this series is finished, because we are already on episode 19, which is 4 episodes more than my last Planet Coaster 1 project, and I've got like 5 or 6 episodes still planned for the series before we wrap things up. But I can imagine that with further updates, new content, we are coming back to the park and adjusting things, like as Dan is already doing with his Wilderness Springs Park. So yeah, I cannot wait where this journey brings us in the future. If you've made it to this part of the video, I just had a thought in my mind that I till today, which was really surprising, because when I always thought about making YouTube videos, I always struggled with the thought of speaking English. I knew that I don't want to do a YouTube channel in German because I don't feel like it's my main target group in some way. I don't know how to describe it another way. But then I struggled a lot with the thoughts about, okay, I'm just not a native speaker in English and my English is too bad to make a YouTube channel and so on. And I really wondered actually that nobody complained today, till today, about my German accent and everything. So I kind of guess it's not that bad at all, and you are at least understanding what I'm trying to explain. But yeah, thanks for not complaining. That was my biggest fear, that I will get a shitstorm or something like this. But yeah, I'm happy that we've made it to this point already, because I always had the feeling, next to my issues with speaking English, that it's somehow difficult to keep track of all the things, because it's something I need to do next to my freelancing work, and if projects are getting busier, it's sometimes hard to prepare videos. But then I just realized that I'm really enjoying making videos and creating content for you. So that's the time when I realize if you like something, you can do it whenever you want, and even if it's stressful, you find a spot where you have some time for the thing you love, and that's what I'm actually experiencing. And yeah, I'm really thankful for that. So thank you all for your support on this channel so far. I cannot wait to see what the future brings for us. And yeah, I would say that's already it for today. I will continue building the last Flume edition to Pinnacle Park, and then we are diving into the theming around it. The initial plan was to end this Flume in the indoor pool, but then I just thought it doesn't work properly. Let's make a run out lane for this one as well. I will leave you now with the time lapse. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one.